We've been taking some time to look at our purpose, vision, and values. And we looked at our purpose of love God, love others, make disciples. And I want to encourage you to go back to our YouTube page and view those. Now we're going to kick off our core values. Our values are qualities or characteristics that we desire to see in each and every one of us. These values help us steer us toward the ministry that God has called us to. Value number one is relational. And we just define that this way. You don't have to take the next step alone. With a strong community of friends, you can laugh, you can grow, and serve with people who genuinely care about you. Now, it's nice to have contacts in your phone or friends on social media, but that really doesn't compare to the circle of friends that you have that are actually real. Contacts are nice, but that inner circle is best. Relationally, we need circles. And I think there's three circles we need. One, we need spiritual circles. In Ephesians chapter 4, verse 16, it says, from him, that's from Christ, the whole body, fitted and knit together by every supporting ligament, promotes the growth of the body for building itself in love by the proper working of each individual part. Have you ever had a close group of friends that build you up, and then you go to another group of friends, and that group of friends seems to wear you down or tears you down? Andy Stanley says, your friends determine the quality and the direction of your life. In other words, if I could take a look at the four closest people to you, I could see a snapshot of where you are heading. You will not grow closer to God without surrounding yourself with people who are going the same direction towards God. So we need spiritual circles. We also need physical circles. God is a generous God, and as followers of Him, we should be generous as well. If I were to ask you about a tough time in your life and ask you, how did you get through it? Most likely you could come up with a name or a face or a story of someone who came and helped you through that difficult time. Physical circles allow us to meet the needs of those around us and have our needs met too. What would it mean for someone if you ran some errands for them when they were laid up? What would it mean for someone if you mowed the yard of an elderly person? Or if you made a meal for a family who was in crisis? Or you drove someone to a doctor's appointment after their accident? This is the kind of thing that happens between Sundays and changes our lives. Now, we also need emotional circles. Listen to this quote from a study done on the connection between relational connectedness and happiness. Here's the quote. Researchers have found that people are happier when they are with other people than when they are alone. The boost that you get in that way is the same to introverts as it is to extroverts. They also are finding that happy people are more pleasant, more helpful, and more sociable. So being around other people makes us feel happier, and when we are happier, we are more fun to be around, which creates, they say, an upward spiral of happiness. Now, I don't know about you, but I love that image of an upward spiral of happiness. You know, I've heard depression described as a downward spiral of discouragement. So what's the solution for the downward spiral of discouragement? Well, it's the upward spiral of happiness that comes through relationship. If we found out anything through COVID, is that we were made to be in relationship with others. We were made for connection, that we are better together, that we were made for each other. Mother Teresa said, if we have no peace, it's because we have forgotten that we belong to one another. So value number one here at Harvest Christian Church is relational. You don't have to take the next step alone. With a strong community of friends, you can laugh, you can grow, and you can serve with people who genuinely care about you.